our goal, our ultimate goal is to help to develop strategies. How can we treat this patient, right? For Shang3, it's a really good model for testing these ideas. So there are two different ways, mainly. One is because it's a single gene mutation. So with the current technology, you can develop gene therapy, just correct the genetic mutation, right? So this is one of the ways we recently developed, and we basically replace the defective gene, Shang3 gene, with a normal copy. And this way we tested in mouse and in monkey models, and both worked really well. And so this actual technology has been licensed to a company, biotech company. They want to test them in humans in the next year or two. So we're very excited to help them to see whether this can really develop into a therapy to help patients. So, but on the other hand, most of the autistic kids have repetitive behavior, social interaction deficit. They are not caused by a single gene. So the other approach, which will be more impactful to more people, is to understand the circuit's defect. Then you can go in modulate the circuits. So to modulate circuits, there are different ways. One is develop a drug that is relatively specifically acting on the circuits, so you can treat it for repetitive behavior in autism or even in OCD or Tourette's syndrome. So my lab focuses a lot on study the neural circuits, mechanisms of this repetitive behavior. The other approach is use minimum invasive, because you can inject a virus, non-toxic virus into the brain, carry a protein that you can take a pill to control that protein. And that pill does not treat your disease, but that pill actually activates that protein that can control your symptom. These are all the ways are ongoing in my lab and many other labs. Some of them I'm pretty confident in the near future will be tested in the clinic. So there are many proteins in the PSD interact with Shang3. So Shang3 is called scaffolding proteins. It basically set up a structure so other proteins can come in, stay there, do its job, then leave. Right? So it's brings things in and out. So SAPAP3 is another protein directly interact with Shang3. And so we found that at least in animal models, if you mutate SAPAP3, it causes also very severe repetitive behavior. So that's another target you can use to study repetitive behavior and to testing therapeutics.